good morning, dear ones. It is May 17th, 2020. It's Sunday morning, and that means it's time for another episode of Morning Prayers. I'm Reverend Robert Brzezinski, so grateful to be with you this morning. Now, Sundays, we know, jam-packed full of all kinds of great content and experiences and spiritual episodes and spiritual centers online here today. There's all kinds of places you can be hanging out. I encourage you to make sure you find at least a few of them throughout the day. Myself, I'm going to be hanging out over at the Center for Spiritual Living Denver and their morning service of the Right Reverend Elzia Sekou will be speaking today. So, who is a frequent guest here on this broadcast, and really looking forward to that. It's again, it's a beautiful Sunday. It's a great day to get your spirit on, to tune in and find and listen to the truth and find the truth, and allow the truth to find you. And that's a lot of what we do here every day, 8:15 a.m., 8:15 p.m., morning and evening. We do a lot of prayer work where we allow Spirit to reveal the truth of our own lives to us. And we do this through the power of spiritual mind treatment or affirmative prayer. Now, I want everybody to remember, this is not begging God to fulfill some desire. This is not beseeching to some higher power to do something or not do something, or heal someone or not heal someone. All of those are manipulations of the law. What this is an opportunity to be with the truth and to allow the truth to reveal itself to us. So if you'd like to avail yourself of prayer, please do drop an email in my email box, revbriz@spiritevolving.com. I'll get you in my prayer book, start praying on your desires and for your behalf, and make sure that, and I will keep doing that until we recognize there's a demonstration. And that's what a good prayer does. We keep praying the same prayer until there is a demonstration. Hey, how about a couple of shout outs this morning? Two of my dear friends that are always with us. Ursula, good morning, good morning. Glad to see you here. And Suzanne, good to see you here. I know I'll see Suzanne over at the CSL Denver service this morning as well. So, okay, Sunday morning, sorry. That's how excited I am for tomorrow morning. Sunday morning, and there's a great and glorious day ahead of us. And we can make that day whatever it is we want to make it. We can create a day of sorrow and perceived hurt, and spend our day scrolling through Facebook, judging everybody and screaming at all kinds of people on Facebook. Or we can move forward and affirm the good. Look for the good. Find the love and the light and the beauty that's already out there, that's waiting for us to recognize it and embrace that and be with that. And, I have found that's what works the best for me. I embrace the love and the light that's out there, and more love and light comes my way. I embrace the abundance and the prosperity that's out there, and more abundance and prosperity come my way. Yesterday was one of those days. Checks in the mail. Checks in the mail. I love when checks start showing up in the mail. Yesterday was a double day. You never know when they're coming or where they're coming. Well, I generally know where they're coming from, but never exactly when they get here. So it's always a lot of fun. And that's it. We're stepping into the flow of what's already out there. We're stepping into a consciousness, a recognition that I can have a day where there's checks in the mail every day. I live in an abundant universe. So do you. However, I'm feeling that tug right here. I want to get to praying. So I'm going to invite you, if you're comfortable, allow yourself to your eyes closed and take a moment to just listen to the stillness, listen to the silence. It is from within the silence that I recognize God. It is in the stillness that I feel God. One power, one presence, one infinite intelligence that's expressing itself as all life, all life. And I am so, in this moment, so very grateful to recognize the oneness of God operating as all of life, the source and the supply. That never-ending wellspring of love and light and beauty, truth and health and wealth and well-being, abundance, prosperity. The one self-existent cause that is forever taking on form and then abandoning that form in order to take on new form. One infinite, unbounded presence that is right now taking shape, taking form as my life perfectly. Whole, complete, nothing missing, nothing absent. And as I know this truth of my life, I know this must be true of all life, so I recognize this truth of the lives of each and every one that hear these words. Now or at another time, in another dimension perhaps. I recognize the perfection of your life. No matter what it may look like, no matter what may be going on or not going on, there is the oneness animating your life, beating your heart, breathing your lungs, expressing through and as you, every part of you, every aspect, every desire, every dream. And so knowing that the oneness moves through and as all, as everyone, then I know that everyone has the power to direct this energetic vibration. Everyone has the ability to direct and shape how the one shows up. We attract into our lives that which we believe. We demonstrate in our lives that which we believe. So our thoughts become things because our thoughts filter through our beliefs, and that in itself is a prayer. And that prayer must demonstrate. The words we speak filter through our beliefs, and they become a prayer, and they must demonstrate, for prayers demonstrate. That is the creative process, the power of our own word. And so I watch and I monitor the thoughts that I hold. And when I find a thought that no longer serves, I turn and direct that thought to something better, something different, something new, so that I may create differently than I have before. And I see that same process at play on planet Earth right now. New thoughts, new beliefs about how we govern and manage, how we educate and entertain, how we feed and food and supply. A new thought coming online, and that means the old one is dissolving. The old belief patterns are dissipating, disappearing, dissolving back into the nothingness from whence they came, for there is a new thought process, a new paradigm coming online, a new evolutionary perspective of life on this planet, of how we connect, how we interact, how we serve, how we support, how we live together. For we are one human family. We are one life. We are God's life. And God's life is perfect. No question about that. No if and or but. God's life is absolutely perfect. The very definition of whole, complete, with nothing missing, nothing absent. And that perfection pours forth through our experience, because it's all God's life. It pours forth, and we have that free will to change that perfection, to shift that perfection, or to embrace it. And so today, the invitation is to embrace what is, whatever shows up this day. Any conversation, any connection, anybody at the door, anybody out in the world, all the interactions online, to recognize the perfection, the inherent, absolute perfection in what is and what's showing up. I often say that whatever's showing up in my world is exactly what's necessary in my world. Because I know and I live in that deep sense of assurance that all is well. And I invite each one here to join in this knowing, to join in this knowing that we are each exactly where we are meant to be in this moment, in every moment. That collectively we are bringing forth a great and glorious vision, a vision of a world that works for everyone, a vision for humanity. And we each play our own unique individual role in that vision. And we are each absolutely vital to the demonstration of that vision and the manifestation of this vision. A vision of a world that works for everyone. I don't know how all the parts look. I don't know how every brushstroke in this giant painting comes together, but I know that it does. So I rest in that deep sense of assurance that everybody is exactly where they're supposed to be at exactly the right moment, no matter where they may be. Everyone is doing exactly what is called to bring forth their own mission, to fulfill their mission on this planet exactly as it's happening. And everything necessary for the complete and total fulfillment of your mission on this planet comes forth exactly as necessary. That is a deep, abiding truth that I know. And I invite each one here to remember that truth, to affirm that truth today. Everything necessary for the absolute fulfillment of my mission on this planet comes to me exactly as necessary. So all is well. Because everything that's happening is necessary and everything that's not is not. I let go of the things that no longer serve. I let go of trying to force this into what I think should happen. I'm getting myself out of the way so that God's glory may reveal itself as my life, through my life, and around my life. I claim that same process for each one. For everyone that hears these words, I claim the opportunity to step aside and get out of our own way in order to allow the beauty, the majesty, the magnificence, the awe-inspiring everything that is God to reveal itself. And I embrace that. And I celebrate that. I celebrate what is. And it is that celebration that also raises up a great sense of gratitude for the reminder of this truth, for the opportunity to be in this truth, for the deep abiding oneness that is present in this truth. Most especially, I am grateful to release this word, to cast this word into the law that must say yes, that in fact is already operating upon this prayer. I release this word into that law, and I know it is done in the mind of God, taking form in the world of human. So from that gratitude, I release into the law and I let it be. And if any word of this has resonated in any way, please join me in an affirmation of this truth as we say together, and so it is. And so, and so it is. Goody, 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 goody. And so it is. Thank you, Ursula. And thank you, dear one. I am so richly blessed by this community, by the people that are showing up to watch these broadcasts. Blessed to have the opportunity and the experience to step forward and launch a mighty vision for this this new program that is the New Thought Media Network. So I trust you might be a little bit aware of New Thought Media Network and what we're doing. It's there's all kinds of great stuff happening, and I want you to know that all of this was planted. This vision that we are living right now was revealed to me over a year ago in my spiritual practice, and I want to share all of that with you. I want to share the practice with you that is revelatory, which provides me the insight and the inspiration and the glimpses and everything necessary to keep on keeping on. And we're going to do that starting tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. sorry, Mountain Time, and then every day for 21 days. A 21-day journey of enlightenment. Activate your soul's purpose. May 18th through June 7th. It's a 45-minute program. It's presented into a live. We'll use this broadcast platform, so it'll be kind of just like this, although we'll be together for 45 minutes. You'll be able to watch the recordings at a later time. So if this time frame doesn't fit for you, then you can check in at any time after 7:45. The recording will be available, and take your 45 minutes and experience a truly enlightening and a truly transformative spiritual practice and experience, and for 45 minutes a day. And it's all free. This is all offered as a gift. I am in complete alignment with the gift economy and fully understand and trust that as I give of my gifts freely, then those gifts are returned and I am rewarded and I am taken care of, and spirit shows up in all the ways necessary. Everything necessary shows up just as it's necessary, whether it's checks in the mail, a new idea, new resources. So there's no cost for this program. If you want to be a part of it, you're a part of it. And all you got to do is send me an email, revbriz@spiritevolving.com. Drop a comment in one of these, in a comment box. Let me know you'd like to be a part of it. Send me a direct message. Tell me you want to be a part of this. Or just go find the group on Facebook and send a request to be a part of the group. And in you come. And you're a part of the group. And we'll be starting that tomorrow morning. So, okay, folks, dear ones, I love you. It is Sunday. Go have a great and glorious and grand day. Get out into the world, however that might be, even if that's just out into the driveway. Get into your world and get into the truth of what you wish to just see and what you wish to experience in this world. And through the power of prayer, that is possible. So I'm out of here. I love you. I'll be back tonight, 8:15 p.m. for evening prayers. Until then, make it a great day. Love you. Bye now.